here looking for a way to fundraise my life, my existence. Things were going well until I lost my income. How did I lose my income? Well, first I was blocked from Lyft, and then my car died. So I am fundraising for a new car's down payment, rather. I know that in these GoFundMes and such, I am not going to be able to fundraise for a whole new car, but I can certainly fundraise for a down payment of sorts. So even $500 is good for a car that's only $5,000, right? I think that's my budget, unless I have some other miracles. Miracles are really small, right? So I believe that miracles are really small instances where you change fear into love. And that's from the Book of Miracles. I believe it's a big spiritual text that the Book of Miracles. So you change fear into love, then you create miracles. So I could be really afraid right now that my car only goes 20 miles per hour. And I'm only able to go to the gym and the store. In fact, today, every 2 days, you have to get ice. A miracle is that the government opened up, so we have EBT money. And we already got our EBT money in Hawaii, which is great, because we're a Democratic run state. So our governor had prepared for the government shutdown affecting the people, which is nice. It reminds me of COVID. That's the biggest check that I ever got. The COVID checks were the biggest checks that I'd ever gotten from the government, ever. Or for housing. I got COVID check to pay my rent at the time when I was still housed. And then we got our, whatever that was, our stipends for not working. I am trying to not let the whole thing bring me completely down and up and completely down and up, because I've been living like this in turmoil since I lost my main income. So rideshare driving was 80% of my income, and then I was delivery driving, but everything was, so I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. And hey Michael, all of my eggs were not in one basket. So when I got blocked from one app, I was still delivering on another app. But they are in one basket if that basket is a vehicle and you're a driver. So that is the problem. And I am stuck driving a car that only goes 20 miles per hour. And it's dangerous. Sometimes when people are following me, I throw the hazards on and I let people pass. 20 miles per hour is slow. It's like golf cart slow. So most people don't have the patience for that. So, hey, I'm glad to see people on board. I think I'm going to do this every day until I can get out of this hole. I mean, you would think that I'm in a hole because I live under a bridge, and people are like, oh, that's terrible. But actually, my bridge life is really nice, and it's pretty set up so that I am doing much better than most houseless people. I just don't have electricity, and that's what I was working on. I was actually up to making $150 a day, which is a lot for me. And now it's zero. And then when my transmission was dying, then it was like, it was $50 a day. And then as it started to get even lower capacity, then it'd be $30 a day. I could only go within the 5-block radius or 5-mile radius of the city that I live in, of the area that I live in. And then yesterday I was walking my dogs through, so I was walking my dogs through like a gated business area that I take this route to walk my dogs. And it's just so that I can make the walk a little bit longer instead of just going down the street and back. I have 4 dogs. Dogs! Where's dogs? Pups! They don't answer to dogs because they know they're not a dog. Where's Pups? Where's my Tuxie? Hi, Pups. Where's Pups? Here's one of my pups. One of my pups that lives with me. This is Mahogany. Mahogany Brown. Where's Tuxedo? I have 4 lovely doggies. So another reason why you're houseless is because most apartments and homes, rooms that you rent, they don't allow you to have more than 1 dog. But having 4 dogs is so fun. So I have an outdoor cat as well, but she's not really... Ooh, 3 dogs is the best. When I get wealthy, and that's a when, you guys. So I'm really determined to... I'm a homeless entrepreneur. It's your favorite homeless entrepreneur here. I watch dogs. So I'm a dog sitter and trainer. I trained my own service dog to serve my disability. And oops, rotate the, hi Tuxie, come up here, up. Rotate the voice back. They're all kind of blackish brown. Oh my God, this one is she is just a spazoid in fur. She's a spazoid in fur. Archie, stop scratching me. And she doesn't understand how to not scratch, so she goes like this. She goes on like this on my head, like she's digging a damn hole. Oh, I don't really speak Spanish. I know trabajo is work. A la hora del trabajo. See, I speak Japanese. I don't speak Spanish yet. I used to speak Spanish a little bit, poquito, a long time ago, but I am thinking of moving to Mexico at some point, or Puerto Rico, or somewhere like that. That's easier to be poor in, because I actually am an entrepreneur and I believe in myself, and I, could move anywhere except Hawaii. Hawaii's expensive. But I'm working on my business plans. I have an LLC. Believe it or not. I've been working on my financial literacy and taking real estate workshops and stuff as a homeless person. And I'm actually working on environmental projects to get not cities. So we just got this, we're charging tourists a green tax for the environment. And the green tax, on top of all how expensive it is to come here to visit Hawaii, the green tax is for projects that are are sustainable projects for the environment. So green tax funding creates a grant pool which you can apply to. And I am really interested in homeless projects that make people who are most impoverished have accessible power. Not just power in the Senate, power, like literal power for your phones, right? Like, how are we supposed to power our phones? I have a laptop, I have lights. Like, you think that we don't have expenses? Like, it takes batteries to charge. I have a car. Right now my car is not working, but at least I can charge my phone in my car. Right? So my utilities are fuel for batteries and fuel for sometimes I use torch lamps like that, and then I need to get fuel for cooking. So in order to run my butane stove, so let me show you my kitchen. Cooking, right? So I have to have butane for cooking, and oh, I don't speak Spanish, you guys. Hi, me siento muy bien en la y no te quiero mucho, pero, dog. Something like that. I know pero is dog. I'm fundraising. Can you, you can tip or you can send donations through here, or I have a GoFundMe. Let's see if I can put my GoFundMe. How can I put my GoFundMe up? That's what I need to do. I have an OnlyFans. I have a fans page. I have a fans page. And the links. I think the link to my donation is on here. But if it's not, how can they find it? Hold on, let me find hold on. Let's go to where's the GoFundMe? Oh, see, my phone is about to die because I can't pay the bill. I can't even pay the basics, right? So if my phone dies because I can't pay the bill, then I don't have internet. And if I don't have internet, this is the only way that I can be an entrepreneur, right? So let's see. You're like wondering. Yeah, so I have a hotspot, and that's how I do my work at home. I do have a GoFundMe. Let me see if I could write it down, because this is not really working very well. I have a whiteboard. Nothing's really working very well, actually, guys. I have carpet over here. Look at my white dog, Mr. White. Hi, Mr. White White. Hey, Mr. White White. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Want to see what I do when I get stressed out? Oh, bad meeting. And they immediately come and start licking my face. It's really awesome. Bad meeting. It's time for a bad meeting. Hello, guys. Bad meeting. And it always makes me crack up laughing and gives me a burst of energy and puts me in a good mood. And I don't have problems anymore. That's called a bed meeting. Oh, but it's very intense. It's very intense. as you can see. But it cheers me up. Cheers me up. Things aren't going so well. I have a GoFundMe. What is my GoFundMe number? My GoFundMe number. Come on. What's my GoFundMe number? Okay, here we go. 53 double A EFF 6F. Can I write that in the comments? 53 AA EFF 6F. So you go to GoFund.me. GoFund.me. Let me show you. I'm trying to get a new car. Because once I get a new car, subscribe, you guys. So if you want to, I'm going to do lives every day. And then if you could subscribe, then that would help a lot, okay? I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching.